Dream Daddy. Who's gonna be your dream? At least who's gonna be your dream?
In this game?
Yeah.
Goth's dad, probably.
Lucian?
I don't know.
Isn't it Lucian?
I don't know anymore.
You fallen asleep already? How come it's so? Here's the thing. Here's the, what? I don't think that's a thumbnail. Let's just pause. Here's what always happens every single time we do this.
I'm tired.
You always go, you know what? I feel like streaming tonight. Let's stream. And I go, okay, let's do it. And then I set everything up. And then as soon as I hit start streaming, you start yawning. You start yawning, or you get interested in something on Twitter.
What are you talking about?
That's every single time. Every single time that's what happens.
I need to get something.
And then you leave. Then you leave me high and dry. Well, don't worry. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna find someone. Find someone who loves me for who I am.
Ew.
A daddy. I'm gonna find a daddy. I took off my sleeves. This is the modern version of rolling them up. I took off my sleeves and I said, you know what? I'm gonna find myself a dream daddy. Could you not yawn? Why is this happening?
I'm tired.
I know, but you said you want to stream.
I do.
So do you want to sleep or do you want to stream? Sorry guys, we're ending the stream.
Don't stop streaming on my account.
Sorry Xavier, Spooky Tony Tofu's not in town. Haven't heard from him in weeks. Maybe he doesn't have any change. Well, without further ado, we're playing Dream Daddy. We're gonna play some Dream Daddy.
Everybody's playing Dream Daddy.
We got to try it last week,
Yeah.
play it a little bit. Nick, thank you very much. I'm gonna buy myself Sody Pop with that. We got to play for very briefly. Very, very briefly. And so now it's actually out, so we're gonna try and do our own Dream Daddy adventure. Now it's pretty much a visual novel with some like choices in there. So, I mean, we might
I can't help it. It has to do with the airflow and the circulation.
turn on the
here,
fan.
more so than-
Turn on the fan.
It's fine. It's fine.
So we might just like read a little bit of dialogue. We might burn through it. You know, we might just click through. We're just gonna try and get a daddy going, right?
Which dad do you want?
Which dad do I want? I mean, I like Craig.
Is he the fitness dad?
Yeah, I like Craig. And then there's also Lucio dad, and then there's Jack dad. So I don't know. If I could have them all, I would.
Which one is Ray?
Which one is Ray?
Ray did a voice.
I feel like that must be Ray. That dad.
Are you making that judgment based on the color of his skin?
Well, I mean, there's several brown-skinned people here. I'm making it based off the facial hair. Okay. What are the options? Music, yeah. Ooh, streamer safe mode. What's in this? They got dicks in this game?
Content copyright.
Man,
Content copyright. Maybe it's music or something.
No, it's gotta be dick, right?
Well, it doesn't say. It doesn't reference. It says copyright. It doesn't reference.
Well, let's do that. If there's dick, then we'll find it. You ready? Let's do it. Let's play Dream Daddy. No dicks. Gonna see them dad dicks. You want to do Amanda? Or do you want to be Dad?
I don't want to read it. Why do we have to read it?
Dad? Because then what are we going to be doing the whole time? We're just going to be clicking through.
No, let's click through and we'll talk about it.
Wake up, pretend to be dead, 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes.
That's kind of who I am. 5 more minutes. Classic Amanda. Just always dream deadness. Oh, hold on. Wait. Everything's boned. You guys can't see it, can you? Hold on. I got you guys. I gotcha. I had to I had to mess with it for the last game that we played. Why is Dream Daddy so big? Hold on. I'm doing it, guys. I'm setting it up. Daddy.
Beady pop pie, beady pop pie. Went outside, got sun in his eye. Beady pop pie, beady pop pie.
You alright?
Yeah.
Blows me away every time. Every time, guys.
I can't help being tired.
No, you don't have to help being tired. I'm just, every single time you're tired, it's when we're going to stream.
Yeah, because we stream late. And I do a lot.
Uh-huh.
I need a break. Need a break.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Now dream daddying. Alright, so we're waking up in the morning. Amanda Panda's there. She's going to be very critical of us. She always is.
Like you with me.
Uh-huh. Am I your dream daddy?
I'm yours.
Alright. Dad bod, first of all.
That template is...
That's... Athletic tank bod?
That twink body
or
on the
athletic
right there.
binder bod. I mean, definitely none of these small ones. Which bulk?
Not hairy, not hairy.
Let's
like
see. Yeah,
that.
let's do that. I mean, we can change his clothes too. Should we just make him look like me?
Yeah.
Should just make me?
Yeah. That would be awesome if you guys were DLC of this.
Well, I wish I could just import the art of Kel, or not of Kel, but the art that Kel did.
Kel did Kel's a really, really good.
I'm gonna try and recreate that the best that I can. Oh, look at that jaw. Oh, and my hair. There's my hair. Exactly.
There's somebody on Twitter that said they were gonna draw me as a dream mommy. The person that did Lindsay Jones.
Uh-huh.
Was gonna.
Which one's like me? None of
That
these.
one.
This
That one.
That one?
No, you wish.
That one?
I would say, yeah.
I don't know.
That one's pretty close, right?
The lighter. I didn't have the lighter brown hair.
But your hair's more...
Poop brown?
That...
Which one? This one?
Or maybe the other one?
That one?
Maybe that. I don't know.
Alright. Well, you see me more than I see myself.
I don't know.
That's kind of like me. That's kind of like me. We didn't get to see this part.
You can change the color. Change the color so we can... And then do the bottom right.
Not that one?
That's you.
That's creepy, though. Look what creepy is.
You didn't do the eyebrows.
Well, I'm going to change... Not that one?
I mean, I guess so.
Well, alright. You tell me.
I mean...
That one? Creepo Dad?
Well, what do you think, chat? Top left or bottom right?
Yeah, what do you guys think? Top left, bottom right. Hey, Petey Potty Pie.
Top left, bottom right. You're a TL or a BR.
You guys can decide. Top left, bottom right, bottom right. Top left, bottom top, bottom right. There's a split down the middle. There's a lot of bottom right.
No, whatever you.
We'll go bottom right. You want bottom right. You see me.
Want.
You see me the most.
Whatever you want.
You see me the most. Maybe the brows will fix it. There's my brown brows.
One over to the left.
This one?
Down. Down. Down.
Bushy ones?
Yeah, you got big bushy. Oh, that's kind of like you. That's kind of like.
Is that kind of like me?
A little bit.
Oh, too spooky for me. Someone spooky donate.
Walker.
Thanks, spooky.
I wish there was Funhouse Crew as DLC.
Yeah. Well, we're doing it right now. All right. Nose. Which nose do I have? That's too pointy. That's butt nose.
Nah. 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 Maybe that?
This
I don't
one?
know.
I don't know. You tell me. I can't see it.
Maybe that. Maybe
I
that.
can't see it. All right.
Maybe we need to go back to the eyes and do the cute anime
Well, we'll
ones.
see. Which mouth do I have?
I like Hawkeye Nation said they're supposed to be working. It's 9 p.m. on a Friday.
Which mouth is me?
Oh, that one's pretty close.
They're all so goofy.
Ew.
That one's boring me, I feel like.
Top left.
Let's do top left. That's me having
Go back to
looking
the
for
eyes.
daddy.
Go back to the eyes, please.
Alright, we're going back to the eyes.
If you want those.
No, we can do bottom right. I don't care. Ooh, look at that guy. What's he thinking about?
Dark Avenger finally saw House of Pain and thought you were great.
Thanks, Dark.
Ew. Ew. Those eyes. Ugh. Ugh.
I don't know. I'm fine with these.
Whatever you. I mean, top left is good too. If you want.
I mean, that's super anime me. But then what was the other one? Oh, that one?
Yeah. That's funny too.
I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever you want.
Look at this picture down there on the bottom left. I'm gonna do this one. We'll do this one. Brows are good. Facial hair. I don't think I have anything.
Nah.
Actually, we probably should have made Adam or something. Someone who couldn't. We probably should have made someone who can't defend themselves.
Yeah. Nah, people want you. People want you. Oh, cool. No glasses.
Glasses. Piercings. I don't really like piercings.
I know you don't. No piercings then.
Clean. Clothing. Oh boy.
Where's the gorilla shirt? What's that cheeseburger? Is that a cheeseburger shirt?
Which one?
Top. Yeah. Ah!
That's a pretty good outfit just in general.
That's what I would want as a dad. But you need something to work out in, right?
There's that. That's pretty close. Honestly. I like all of these shirts. They should just sell all of these shirts.
I mean, they might. They have a store with their
It's like
shirts
Zach
where
Morris.
you can get like the goth dad shirt and all the different dad shirts.
I think I'm gonna do this one.
Okay.
That one looks the most, right? That one looks the most like.
Okay. Go back to heads for a second.
All right, let's go back to heads.
Yeah, that's probably that, or go to the one on the far left. That. I don't know. Ugh. It's definitely bottom far left or bottom far right. I guess you have it. I think you have it, yeah.
Okay. All right, we good?
Yeah.
Confirming dad? You guys good?
People like the egg nipples.
I mean, I like the egg nipples too. I just don't know that I ever wear egg nipples shirt.
Yeah, I think you're...
I'm more of an orange shirt, Maple Bay kind of guy. It's way hairier than I am.
Yeah, why there's no...
Oh, there it is. Turn off.
Oh, okay, yeah. That makes more sense.
Look how young and vibrant I am.
Go back to the eyes for a second.
Okay, all right. What are we doing with the eyes here?
Second from the bottom right. Nah.
He's scheming. It's these two. It's one of these two. It's top or the. Which one?
I don't know. I'll let you
Which
decide.
one?
It's you. So I'll let you decide.
Should have made Scott Hall.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'll go. I'm going cutie
Whatever
anime.
you want.
Anime
Whatever
boy.
you want, Daddy.
All right, looking good, Dad. James. Thrillums.
Jamie. Maybe it's Jamie.
Jamie?
Maybe it's not
Um.
It's like J-A apostrophe
J-Mray.
Jamier.
J-Mier.
Jamier.
That's not even how J-Mier... Like, the apostrophe wouldn't be in that spot.
Why wouldn't it? He's from the country of the Florida Keys.
Meandrus Phoenix says it's Dennis... it says Dennis Reynolds.
Yeah. Jamier. Oh, damn it. I was gonna say Wilter Estemir. Jamier Thrillemzo?
No, because now it might as well, like, there's no connection.
Well, what connection are you looking for?
Well, it was Willems, but that's just something else entirely.
So Thrillems?
Nah, you do something different if you want.
What do you want to do? This is your dream daddy.
Give me your cupboard.
What? Cupboard?
Or, I don't know.
Jamier Wigwamos?
Tofu.
Jamier Ramon Razor?
Whatever you want.
What do you want it to be? Take control of this, daddy.
Oh my God.
Someone said last name Kovic.
Sure.
Be that dad. Alright, we can actually start the game. Alright, you guys better read quick. You fall asleep begging?
No, I get it done. Go through it.
So basically the premise of this game is that you moved, but not to a whole new place. You moved to like a new part of town. Oh right, I gotta talk about my daughter. Father and I, definitely. She knows she's adopted. Because as much as we tried, my husband, Adolphus Kovic, he couldn't conceive.
We already played some of this, so we'll probably...
We played through this, but we'll catch you up. The premise is basically
Yeah.
you're kind of a silly dad who has a very friendly relationship with his daughter, and they're moving. They move to a new part of town, and then it's kind of him trying to get introduced to the people around town and stuff.
Ugh.
Oh, which one was it? Poop your pants, next door. Oh, that was her. How's everyone doing in chat? You alright?
Yeah.
You falling asleep?
Yeah. Cody wants to know if we have plans for this weekend. Yes, we do, Cody. But my weekend is me time.
Except here we are, streaming.
Yeah.
Oh! That must have been Adamus. My former husband. That you were born. Yeah, we were there. They got into a car accident. You know, I miss him every day.
Adamus?
Adamus.
What?
Adamus Kovic.
Adam. Adamus. Adam.
Because then she's named Amanda after her father. Adamus. Amanda's the female version of Adam. So now they like moving from one part of town to the other part of town. As far as we saw in the game, the daddy you play as doesn't have a job. Does whatever he wants all day. Washer and dryer hookups. See? Because he's constantly dealing with the rigors of being a parent. And people are saying you're going to fall asleep. Do you want a pillow? You just want to fall asleep on stream?
I, unfortunately, for them, will not fall asleep.
Oh. This is fetish for some people out there.
I just need a break.
From what? From streaming?
No, just from...
Alright guys, we're taking a break.
No, just from working and... I mean, not this. Not a break where we put our hands to our face and...
Meandra says, go to sleep, bruh.
That's fantastic that they say that.
Yeah. Alright. Gotta put away the boxes.
I can't believe that Vernon is at Comic-Con.
Dressed like Beaver.
Yeah, because he's been, like, going non-stop.
I know. This must feel like, oh, thank God that's behind me. Now I'm gonna celebrate.
Yeah.
But Vernon and Graylish both are the co-creators of the game.
Yeah, she's super cool too.
Yeah.
All the dogs in the park,
Yeah,
of course.
we should do that. That way we get to the dog park, we'll meet Jack, and then we'll do that.
It's weird how people in the chat are like, go to sleep, go to sleep. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Continue saying that. Continue saying that.
They're gonna lull you to sleep with the text that says "go to sleep."
Because I'm not a 31-year-old competent woman.
You're 31?
I mean, I went to Austin this week, so I'm adjusting back to Pacific Coast time.
You were not only in Austin, but you were also up late in Austin and up early too. So you're just sleeping less in general. Now we're at the park. A cute little corgi comes up. I'm gonna date that corgi.
Remember when I sent you that picture of that corgi?
A bunch of
today?
corgis. A whole photo gallery of what happens when you create abominations to God by breeding actual dogs with corgis.
Scapegoat, at least do your thing, girl. Thank you.
Too spooky for me.
I love that. I love the sound of that. Can I help you? Yeah, here comes Jack Dad. Look at this guy. He's got great style.
Is that Jack?
No, but it just looks exactly like Jack. I mean, yes, it could be
I
Jack.
don't think he looks like Jack.
It's a new
Did
technique.
you see Jack is going to a SpaceX launch?
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Has he been to one before? I feel like he has been to one before.
When we were on the Let's Play Live tour, he was trying to go.
Yeah, but it didn't. They canceled it.
They canceled the launch.
Yeah. He's gonna drive like 4 hours later. Ooh! Do you see that? I hit him with the right answer. I'm already making waves with Brian. So, like, there's a lot of dialogue, but then there's also a lot of opportunities to make decisions in it that, depending on what your answer is, maybe you'll win over a little bit of Brian along the way. There's Daisy. Listen, even if your father and I, Daisy, I'm talking to you, even if your father and I end up getting married, I will never adopt you. I refuse.
Hey.
Oh, here we go. Alright,
yeah.
this part.
Man, everybody's playing Dream Daddy.
Everyone's playing Dream Daddy. I just want to play the game, so I figured this is the better way to do it.
Oh, Philip. Oh, we met in Chicago.
Hey!
Hey again,
You
Philip.
in Let's Play Live, or were you just wandering the streets of Chicago?
Oh, Mauricio is from Paraguay and a big fan.
What's
Thanks
the
for watching.
daughter? Oh. Okay, damn it. Brag. We lost this the last time we played.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Poetry's way worse than photography. That's BS. I'm gonna brag again. Ooh, look at that.
Dangle says I'm an actual bona fide homosexual. Will this game help me find a man, and can that man be Bruce? Bruce isn't released as DLC yet.
No, not
Or
yet.
will he ever be? Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
But you could create your own Bruce-like character, like we did with James, and then try to find love.
Mm-hmm. I'm winning.
The boss man says Spooky Tony Tofu asked him to say hi. I didn't know more people knew
Can I go
your
back?
cousin, Spooky Tony.
Do a band-aid.
Don't use the Band-Aid.
Damn it.
Why would you use the Band-Aid?
Well, I thought it would heal her. Oh my gosh. I was ahead though for a while. Brag. Oh no.
Oh,
Brag
Matt
again.
found Funhaus because of the GameStop videos.
Really?
Whoa.
You're the only one.
Yeah. MGK wants to know if we've been to New York. Yes, we did a Let's Play Live show
Mm-hmm.
in New York.
Christian Sykes says that you're from Charlotte, just like me. Wow. How'd you do that? How'd you
I
manage
usually
that?
don't address people that do the whatever name thing.
Oh, did they not spell your name right?
Well, yeah. I just think it's a really old,
Oh.
boring joke.
From Charlotte, so it means probably a Bobcat fan. Charlotte Bobcats.
Too spooky for me.
Avi, please cuddle each other. We're not prostitutes. You can't pay us to cuddle. Unless you're talking to my dream daddy, in which case Jamier will cuddle anything he gets his hands around. I thought that was gonna go better. I thought I had a chance to win.
Did you see the somebody or Roger did a drawing of Katie as a botanist, and she has a little jackflower.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
That's
And he says,
excellent.
"I'm a flower."
That's something a flower would say. Let's go to a coffee shop. Let's do it. Let's go to a coffee shop. Let's go meet whatever his name is, Lucio. This is the one that has all of the puns, all of the what's that? All of the Chrome. How does it feel to work for Achievement Hunter? We don't actually. We work for Funhaus. Different, similar but different. Just trying to meet everyone. So what happens is you go around the neighborhood like a couple times, you end up meeting all these daddies. Turns out they all live on your block. Spoiler. Look at this cool guy. Nice.
I want to know who. I need to look up who all of these, who like each respective character is based
All right.
on.
I mean, I don't know that it's based on anyone.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
pretty
they just did the
sure-
voices.
Well, they did
though.
the voices. I mean,
Yeah.
Dream Daddy voices.
Oh. Manny JM, meet both of you one. You want to meet both of us one? And then Horny Epic Boys. You didn't get your RTX ticket in time. Sorry,
too bad.
but
Maybe next year.
was it sold out?
Yeah.
Oh, spooky for me.
Oh, Chai Antword. Which should it be? Should we do Ice Tegan and Sarah or Chai Antword?
I actually like Tegan and Sarah, though they did spell Tegan wrong. But I saw Vernon acknowledge it. He was like, "Oh, we spelled Tegan wrong, but we're gonna fix it."
How's Tegan?
Tegan.
Yeah, I know, but it's Ice Tea. Again.
I know, but I think he's still is gonna fix it.
Oh.
He made a tweet at them saying like, "Oh, I know we spelled Tiki wrong."
Ah, he liked it. That's a good choice.
Because
So,
I think
so here's where it's spelled wrong.
yes.
Yeah.
What do you guys think now that Sugar Pine 7 is now official?
Officially on constant stream of Adderall and Pixie Sticks.
I like Sugar Pine 7.
Yeah, all those guys are really great. Exhausting, but great. You can always tell a good person when you're around them.
Yeah.
And they're all really good people.
Steven told me he thought I had a great mind.
We always wanted to do stuff with Steven, like even in Super Panic Frenzy. We actually did a couple things with them, and we were like, oh, maybe there's a scenario. We were actually thinking for a while, maybe we try and work in the same building, so we can hang out with them and Raina too. But we didn't. That didn't pan out, and then they ended up doing something else entirely. But then now Steven's doing Sugar Pine 7, so we're not close, but we get to do stuff. But it would still be, our ideal situation would be as if there was this big building, this giant, maybe bunker in Los Angeles where we could all work together, and Cow Chop guys could be there too.
Bunker.
The only thing is we'd have to have some sort of lever that we could pull, which would pull these big metal doors down between us and those two groups, so that way we don't die.
Everything would just have to be hosed off constantly.
Mm-hmm. It would be like those bathrooms, those public bathrooms that seal off and then just wash themselves. I still feel like I'm too young and hip of a dad to have like an 18-year-old daughter. Like how old must Jemier be?
16. You were probably 16 when you had her.
16 when I got another man pregnant. Prom nights are wild.
I think we have a special guest coming to our office next week.
Oh.
I won't say who.
I can't wait to meet it. Unless I already have.
You have. You know them well.
It.
The emails from today.
I don't think that's next week. I think that's the week after.
It? I thought it was this coming week.
I don't think so.
Let
we
me
do
check,
have, I think we have several guests. We actually had on Thursday, Ann Munition came into the office and played some games with us, and that was a lot of fun. She's really cool.
Yeah.
Lawrence had been Lawrence had cued us into her streams, and then found out that she's in the Los Angeles area, so he was like, "Oh, maybe we want to go in." But then I think that was around Let's Play Live originally, and then we did that, and then again around RTX, and then eventually this is the first time they were like, "Okay, we can do it. We have time to fit with her schedule and our schedule." But she's welcome back all the time. Is Raul coming in more videos soon? You know, he's got his little weekend now where he's a celebrity over in Comic-Con, signing boobs or zombie brains or whatever it is he does. Signing dicks. And so I'm sure he'll be back eventually. I know at a certain point he has to go film his show. I don't recall what it's called, but whatever show that is.
Superfly wants to know. Thanks for watching, and it was sorry we didn't get to spend more time with you at RTX. If you want to be a Funhaus intern, you can apply. Just apply. I think there's there is a current posting. Yeah, posting coming up soon.
We are currently sifting through. I
would have gone Bananarama bread myself, but
Bananarama bread. Is that a band?
Bananarama?
Yeah.
Is it Bananarama bread?
I don't know. I've never heard of them. Which should I pick? Right said banana bread. Yes, he liked it.
Yeah, Bananarama, British Irish female pop music vocal group. Anyway, I have another guest that's gonna come into the office.
Oh.
I don't think I've talked to you about it
No,
yet.
I don't think so.
A lady friend.
A lady friend?
Another lady friend.
Who? Whisper. Not familiar.
Yes, you are!
Never heard of it.
She's one of my closest friends.
Never heard of it.
Alright, I'm sorry, but that's exciting that you're getting a new puppy.
Who's getting a new puppy?
Lauren.
Oh. Zubify. Hey, you guys are a huge inspiration to me as a comedy writer and filmmaker, so thanks. Oh, thank you. Sounds like you're doing more than we are. Also, thanks for the stressful RTX walking selfie. Any tips for a wannabe page intern?
That's the intern.
Oh, I didn't see that last part. Ooh.
This guy. I don't know about this guy. I don't know if I trust him. He's too rugged.
Too rugged. Take care. Let's finish unpacking. He's just staring at us.
His pants bunch up weird around the crotch.
Oh, has there been any Dream Daddy Comic-Con cosplay? I feel like someone could. There's Doomfist cosplay already. It's a visitor. Who could that be?
Do you think that next Comic-Con people will be cosplaying as Jim? What the fuck is your character's name?
Jimier?
Jimier?
Probably. He's everyone's favorite Dream Daddy character.
Hey.
Yeah, Joseph. I like Joseph too, you know. Mm-hmm. So when we did this last time, we had to redo our whole intro because it was so awkward. I'm going to try and prevent that from happening. I don't know if you guys can see this, but Elise has a huge scratch. Maybe not huge, but a noticeable and painful looking scratch. It looks like a paper cut right along her knee. Benson did that because he got all riled up. He gets all riled up when we play games that we get into. You guys have, I'm sure, seen it in videos. Yeah, it's the whole thing. Oh no, I couldn't avoid the awkward encounter. I did pretty good. I got Jack Dad to like be hearted, and then I got Lucio Dad to get heart.
To get hard?
To get heart? To get heart?
Oh.
Where is my Benson?
Wild boy Benson.
He's asleep. He's so tired.
You took him for a run this morning, and he hasn't recovered from it. Think about that. Think about that for a minute.
Well, I took him for a run because he seemed like he's had a lot of energy lately.
See? We saved it. Joseph's smooth. He's real smooth. But Joseph has little surprises. Some things that I wouldn't expect from a man like Joseph with his sweater tied around his neck and such loose-fitting, tight-fitting pants. See, he said I look young. It's because of my bright eyes. Mm-hmm. She ate all the cookies. We're establishing the relationship here between this father and his daughter.
Mr. Techman wants to know when we're coming back to Seattle for a live Dude Soup.
Oh boy.
Some people are going to be going to PAX.
Was that 2 years ago? It must have been.
I don't remember.
2 or 3. 3 years ago that we did that? That was a cool venue. I remember it was raining really, really bad, but it was right by the Space Needle. Oh, this is new. We didn't do this last time.
Yeah, probably because we had to redo.
What?
Probably because we had to redo the interaction with him.
We did do that. That happened again this time, but I think because of the order that we did things in, it's different.
Meandrous Phoenix. Will we do? Huh?
What?
Nothing. Mr. Tech Phone since it was 3 years ago.
Yeah. Mr. Tech Phone was there. These kids, I think, are a reference to the Shining kids.
Well, I was thinking like Children of the Corn or Shining or any of those just
Yeah.
creepy kids.
And that's 3 hours too many. Look at him. He's so tired. He's exhausted. Oh, there's my boy Craig. I go like, yo, what's up? And I go like this. I go.
You
That's what I
kiss
do.
him?
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm my boy Craig. What's up, bro?
Nice.
Look how cool he is. He's ripped. Maybe he'd say something about me, you know. The only thing is this story, you know, like, it implies that I'm not, like, completely jacked, which I think is weird. You know?
Yeah, they should have adjusted that for your body type.
They should say, like, oh, you know, how long's it been since run? Earlier this morning. He got divorced. Now he's got 3 kids. Amanda knows what a cake stand is. Look at her. She knows what's up. He jogs yearly. I mean, that's kind of true. I hate running, but the other stuff, I do other stuff. He asked me how often I deadlift. You know?
Hey.
Or you do a little breakfast run. Maybe I'm actually Craig. Maybe I'm both Craig and Jamie.
You're not. Jordan remembers going to work with their dad and walking around the neighborhood and finding themselves outside the Funhaus office. Oh, and applied for the internship as well.
How did you
Cool.
find... Hold on. How did you find yourself outside the Funhaus office?
There's nothing on the office
There's
to
nothing
indicate
there.
that it is the Funhaus office.
Something tells me you're sniffing around.
Go ahead, snoop around. Fooding, so is this game exclusively homosexual?
I guess... I don't know. Like, the thing is, I don't know if you have to have a sexual relationship with any of these dads. You know? I don't know that you necessarily
Yeah.
have to try to have sex with them.
I don't know that,
I
that
think
either.
you can just befriend them if you want to. That's kind of for you to decide. So you could just be a single father with formerly married to a woman that just happens to be in this neighborhood. So Austin describes it as dad
Is that
sexual.
supposed to be a poster for Gone with the Wind?
This,
Yeah.
I think so. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, they didn't. She didn't get into her art school. She really wants to get into art school, but don't worry. Something's gonna work out for Amanda.
Christian wants to know, what did you think of the last night from E3?
I don't know what
The
that
game
means.
The Last Night, I assume.
Oh, is that the Blade Runner one?
Yeah, I think that game looks really, really rad.
I think it looks super cool. I'm curious how it plays, you know.
Yeah.
But stylistically, it looks really cool. Definitely got me interested. This is definitely one of those games.
Sure.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I finally started playing Horizon Zero Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
We started playing it, I guess.
I mean, no, I wasn't
You
playing
were sitting next to me on the couch.
it. I wasn't not playing it.
That was that game looks really, really good. It was like you started it up and I was like, here we go, and then it was like, it felt like it was like 25 minutes before I actually got to play the game. That I hate that. Unless it's a sweet Final Fantasy like music video at the beginning, but even then it's like 2 minutes. I'm going clubbing. I get a tinny. I'm secretly the mayor of this town.
Shannon wants to know if we're going to Comic-Con. No, we are not.
We are here. We are here.
Comic-Con's kind of the one thing that, like, I don't ever really... As much as I enjoy the type of news that comes out of it and the subject matter, it's, like, one of the few things that I don't really miss going to.
It's very daunting.
I think if I was... The only time I would really, really maybe be excited to go to Comic-Con again would be if I was, like, a writer on a show or a showrunner or something.
Oh, Jordan was at the full screen offices, not the Funhaus offices. I gotcha.
Louie wants to know if I'll be their dad. Of course I will. I think I'd be a great dad. We'd have a game of catch together.
Yeah. I don't know if I ever, like, really played catch with my dad. Maybe we threw the football around.
The old pigskin.
We tossed the old pigskin around probably more than... I was never really into baseball. Like, watching... I played t-ball as a kid and didn't like it. And then that was basically... I did all of the sports. I think it's like an obligation that parents have to at least try all of the sports, right? With your kids. So you have to, like, let them try everything. Ironically, the one thing I didn't try was, like, football, and then that ended up being the sport that I liked the most. Ray is voicing the English teacher, apparently.
Thank you.
That's what I said.
I know.
Brown. So we gotta be careful in this bar. Okay. 1 beer, please. Look at him. 1 beer, please.
Sure thing, boss.
That's Neil. Neil, the bartender, runs the Jim and Kim bar.
Hey.
Here comes Elise. The cross, though. She's drinking some wine. Got her cross on. Mary. Should I try and sleep with Mary? Just blow this game out of the water?
No. I don't think anybody should sleep with Mary.
Well, maybe we'll find out more about Mary.
The VC30 wants to know if we'll play this on Funhaus. I don't know, because we did a stream at the Game Grumps office, and we pretty much, like, played it as much as we would at Funhaus.
Yeah. Well, we haven't gotten far into the game. So the game's a visual novel, obviously, but if there's a point later on where it, like, you have to pick where you want to go, you have a little more control, then there's something to that we can do with it. The problem is anytime we do something that's, like, working with something that's funnier than we are, it's hard to make that into a video. Like, it already is doing the visualization of the jokes and stuff.
Yeah, and you can't really read through all the text, so...
LL Cool Ray says, since we're playing Daddy Dating Sim, my wife thinks Adam is the most attractive person in Funhaus, but I've always thought it was you, James, but I'm a straight guy, so I don't know what that says. That's like how you say, what is it, Tom Hardy?
I think that men are bigger fans of Tom Hardy than women are. Like, I think, you know, I don't know.
Like, you mean admiration, or you don't find Tom Hardy attractive?
He doesn't really do it for me.
Oh, interesting. Who does do it for you? Leslie Nielsen?
Jamier.
Jamier?
I said Jamier.
Hugo, you're a Hugo Weaving kind of guy.
I am a Hugo Weaving kind of guy.
Hey.
Time should I wake up tomorrow?
I don't know. It depends on what time you go to sleep. If it's in the next 15 minutes, then you can...
5:20.
5:20 you're going to wake up?
No.
Oh my god. I don't know.
I can't go to sleep until, like, 11 tonight.
I could walk Benson tomorrow morning.
You have to. I'm going to be gone.
I know, I'm just saying. Don't worry about it. I like shots. Ooh, shots fired. I don't like them. I like shots. I'm just playing it cool with them, though. Like, I'm just trying to get to know some of the dads in this neighborhood. Compliment his hand tattoo, his rugged good looks, or his cool leather jacket.
His CLJ, man.
Yeah. Passed down from firstborn to firstborn.
Cursed.
This is like when I talk to Aaron Marquis. This guy is cool. Way cooler than I am.
Sid the Gamer Zero says Funhaus are the funniest woman haters of all time, and I love them for it. If you think Funhaus are woman haters, you're not getting the joke, Sid.
You missed the joke, Sid. Women, we understand that women are better than us. That's it. My daughter kicked me out of the house, running from my problems, trying to make friends. You know, put myself out there. You seem pretty cool. So I gotta try and resist his charm, right? He must like you. I'm making friends. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna sleep with Robert. That's a promise.
Samson wants to know if you're still wrestling.
No, I haven't been back since the thing. They honestly, the major hurdle of the documentary was the fact that there's no time in the life of someone who works the hours that I work to get to the gym and train as much as I need to train to do it safely and like really learn. And that hasn't changed, unfortunately, since the documentary ended. So.
Insight. I'm glad you had a good time for your birthday. I feel like sometimes, you take a big gamble when you're like, I'm going to do this for my birthday, and especially within something like a convention where there are so many variables in play, where it's like, there could be something that could just ruin your day. You lose your wallet or something, but I'm glad that everything went well for you and you had a good time.
Oh, thank you. Did you get a chance to say hello or anything, Insight? I'm always curious.
Yeah, they said that they met us.
They
met
did?
you at RTX.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah, because RTX is a weird thing because oh, Craig's still going. I do the thing where it's like, okay, realistically, I probably met, what do you think?
Thousands of people.
I'm saying, like, realistically, maybe 5,000 people.
Yeah.
Between 3,000 and 5,000 people is how many people I met at RTX, which is crazy in that amount of time. And I literally tried to spend every moment that I had free where I didn't have to drink a bottle of water or sit down or use the bathroom or something, trying to meet people. And then you do the thing where you're like, okay, well, there were, 60,000 people there or something? And I know 60,000 people didn't give a crap about meeting me, but whatever percentage of that wanted to, that's still a lot of people that I didn't even touch base with at all. You met us at the Hilton. Yeah. We... To be honest, we found out we were staying at the Hilton, and we were like, isn't that the hotel that everyone's going to be staying at for RTX? And then it was like, sorry, too bad, which is fine. Everyone was actually really cool.
Ray says we should play Astroneer. We did. We played it a bunch on the Funhaus channel. If you go back and take a look.
Since then, I don't think they've really added much.
No, I think there's...
I mean, that we can do a bunch of new stuff. The problem is we had done everything. We just went to the moon, and then we were just, doing...
Mighty Oddity says, could you guys do some videos with Yasmin? I've been watching Rahul's streams, and she's much funnier. Mm-hmm. Yasmin's great.
Yeah. If you guys haven't checked it out, you should try and find Rahul's streams. He's into it now. He's a big stream boy now.
He wants to be famous.
He wants to be famous.
The acting thing isn't paying off. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Look,
get it.
made it to the gym. It was like, go to sleep or go to the gym. I was like, hey man, how much you lift? I'm definitely not as pumped as he is.
Gay.
Oh, they meant mentally pumped.
Kyball says I've never seen James genuinely angry before, but I imagine it's terrifying.
I'm like, become like Tasmanian devil.
Lauren wants to know if we had a good day. Did we drink enough water? Yeah, I'm constantly drinking water. I always have water at my side. It was a good day. It's just been a really long 10 years, you know?
Well, it's been a long 10 years.
It's been a long 10 years.
Just the last 10 years
Yeah,
have been long?
Some people say it's been a long day, it's been a long week.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe it's been a long...
I was say, well, that's 1 year.
3 years.
It's like 1 year without me, and then 9 years of me, so it's interesting. Interesting that you'd say that. It's too spooky for me is right. Everyone here knows me.
How hard was it to get the first Hundo shows?
For Funhaus?
Not very hard at all.
Yeah, Funhaus, it was not hard at all because the great migration from Inside Gaming to Funhaus was a thrilling thing to see. Inside Gaming, I don't even remember. I think there were already 100 subs on that channel from just it existing somewhere. Whatever trailers or whatever junk was on it before we started doing gameplays. And then my personal channel, I actually didn't even realize that I was gaining subscribers. I had this account so that way I could comment on videos. And I would be commenting on stuff in Funhaus, and I didn't realize that people were subscribing to me because they didn't have the notifications on. So it wasn't until I was like, maybe I should upload something that I saw. Did you guys hear the Batman news about Ben Affleck? How he doesn't want to do it anymore?
I mean, well, now I think it's a mutual thing where, like, Warner Brothers is like, let's get this guy out of here. Let's move on to our next Batman and figure that out.
Mm-hmm. Did you see Sabrina Phoenix subscribe to Board Luke?
Oh,
that was nice.
Sweet.
Nice job, Sabrina.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Man, that's a quality person. That is a quality person, Sabrina. Doing what we do, working in the internet and being privy to a lot of unfiltered, anonymous, and comments, people who think they're funny or whatever. We see a lot of rudeness and a lot of ignorance. So to see people like you that are just genuinely cool and good people, that is very, very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Stu says, I'm a U.S. soldier on my third deployment and marrying my Canadian girlfriend when I get home next year. Oh,
congratulations.
Stu! Any advice other than getting an attorney? I mean, that isn't really our advice because we did not use an attorney.
We didn't use an attorney. That's fine if you want to do that. I know that costs more money. We didn't do that, so we didn't have to pay those additional fees, the legal fees.
Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
My advice would be, even if you get an attorney, still make sure you look at everything they submit and have them give it to you before they submit it.
Yep.
And double check it yourself, even though you might think like, oh, they're my attorney, they do this for a living, I can entrust them completely. If they make a mistake that then you pay for, it compromises your application or whatever, that's going to come back on you. It's not going to come back on them, and there will be nothing they can do about it potentially. My advice would just be to don't just consider that a fail-safe.
At least when we did it, the whole process was designed to see how serious you were about it, because there's so many phases and it's so repetitive and monotonous and boring. And then also to see how detail-oriented you are, right? To make sure that you pay attention to things and you're actually doing everything right. That's the whole point of the process.
I'm Joba says, James and Lise, can you please explain to my girlfriend that buying condoms in bulk is smart? Well, it depends on how fast you're going to go through them, because condoms do expire.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You don't want to put a rotten Jimmy hat in her drop frame.
At least you still have to pay Canadian taxes. I don't generate any income. I file a tax return yearly that is $0. So that if I ever did work in Canada, I could claim income there. But because I do not pay taxes.
I think the U.S. is different. If you were a U.S. citizen and you lived abroad, you'd still have to pay taxes on the money that you make abroad. So I think Canada is different. Canada's like, you won't use our services? Then you don't have to pay. Thank you. And they go, sorry for causing such a problem there. I'm doing pretty good at the gym, though. Craig's very impressed.
It's like a gym simulator.
I forgot all about the dating aspect of the daddies. Shaker ball full of cream. Tastes like Craig. I only drink protein shakes that are chocolate. Some people are like, oh, have you tried the cookies and cream or the banana nutmeg? I don't mess with that.
There was one, didn't Peter give you one?
It was cookies and cream, but it's still... What?
Something else.
Oh, the vanilla one? It was like a vanilla or something, but it was still... I mean, chocolate just goes fine with everything. Everyone loves chocolate. I'm a chocolate guy. I don't need... There's some people that drink like fruit punch protein drinks. I will say though that there's this is not hashtag ad, but there's Isopure that has protein, and you generally have to buy it like in a bottle that's super expensive, but it was like coconut. It's like coconut water flavored, and that one's actually really good.
James only had an hour's sleep thanks to their operation.
Oh boy.
So glad you're streaming. I hope your operation was a success.
Yeah, and hopefully
and you're recovering.
And you can get some sleep.
Yeah.
Just waited 1 minute to send this message. Stay tuned in another minute for when I send another one.
You have slow-mo mode on in Twitch chat or whatever, so it's delayed for them.
Oh.
I guess you have the messaging is staggered.
Oh.
But I mean, if people are spamming Twitch chat.
Oh.
At least, what kind of music do you listen to? I listen to a lot of, I guess indie music. And electronica.
And trance.
German Halloween rock.
I had to tell you that Bangarang was a Skrillex song the other day.
I don't know any Skrillex music.
You didn't know. Oh, the music in this. How do you think is the Dream Daddy soundtrack available?
Probably.
Ooh.
Toward good. Hey James, you fan of South Korean movies?
Yeah. Elise is probably a bigger fan than I am.
Who am I? Stu Cookson. Thanks. Consider this your invite for spring 2019.
We get to go to a wedding.
Stu! Way to go, Stu. Corbin Dallas. Hope I'm not too late to donate to Spooky Tony Tofu's Leukemia Get Well Fund. Did he have leukemia?
He doesn't know what leukemia is. He thinks it's a kind of chocolate bar. This damn teen. Oh, Hugo.
So the gamer wants to know what my thing with indie things is. It's because I'm a hipster and I know everything before anyone else.
Mm-hmm. You're anti-establishment.
Accessed or learned of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's generally...
Jerry's here.
Jerry,
knocking down doors. What's up, Jerry?
We gotta do WWE again sometime soon so I can get my little belt, Jerry.
Oh yeah, your Jerry belt?
Connor explains this Talking Season 3 was the best season of television I've watched.
Thank you.
Laugh my ass off. Hope the network brings it back next season.
We'll see. I want everyone to make a note right now. Talking Stockings, Season 3, Episode 1 was one of the most universally praised pieces of content that Funhaus has put out in at least the last year. Universally adored by everyone. Now go look at the views. Because it got less views than when Elise and I just played hide and shriek together. So that's those are always the things we have to weigh. We love doing them, but we have to weigh the fact that less people want to watch them. It's just, different people want different stuff from that channel. I was really glad that people are liking the GTA where we're all Watchmen, though.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that ended up being really funny.
I haven't seen it.
No, I was saying to them, I expected you had seen it.
I haven't.
If you haven't, since you haven't seen it, I do Dr. Manhattan. It's
Cody.
identical. It's identical.
To Billy Crudup?
To Billy Crudup's Dr. Manhattan.
When Watchmen was first coming out, I couldn't. Billy Crudup, his voice, the idea of his voice as Dr. Manhattan seemed so foreign to how I had imagined Dr. Manhattan to be, because I always imagined Dr. Manhattan to have more of a deep, like omnipresent voice that was just kind of like you'd be on one side of the room and it would sound like he was right next to you or just whatever. But it made sense. It made sense after I watched it.
Yeah. They added like a little like reverb to it, but not so much. It's mostly, it almost sounds more like he's speaking in a soundproof room all the time.
He's so soft spoken.
Yeah.
Too.
I remember when the trailer came out and you're like, I still just don't know about that voice. It's not how I imagined it. And then I also remember when when they announced Bradley Cooper was going to be the voice of Rocket Raccoon, everyone freaked out.
He's just such a good job, though.
Because they were like, oh, well, Rocket's supposed to have a gruff voice, as though Bradley Cooper can't manipulate his voice however he wants.
Bifus says, can Benson be my super daddy? Yeah, Benson's asleep, I think. But sure, probably.
I try and do the thing now where anytime someone is cast as something, to not worry about it, to just not sweat it. Oh. So that's definitely, I can hear Ray. Oh, he's gone now.
Terrence from South Africa wants to know what place in the world you want to go to where you haven't been yet.
Where do you want to go?
I'd love to go somewhere in Scandinavia.
Would you rather go to Scandinavia or Japan?
I don't know. It'd have to depend on what time of year for both and what conditions and what I'd be doing in another place.
Winter both.
No, don't.
And you wouldn't be wearing any pants.
Xenix, how much hentai have you guys watched together? None.
Well, no. Well, I guess it's technically not hentai.
Lawrence has shown us
the anime where they have the breast milk anime
and the monster girl.
But that's definitely not hentai, because there's no fucking in it. The whole thing is about not having sex.
No,
those are like Tenchi Muyo.
They're getting fucked with tentacles and stuff in that.
Man, I don't remember. There was no sex in the monster girl one. It was all that he wasn't allowed to have sex with them, because that would be the problem.
Remember.
But we did watch an anime that was like sexual and involved milk, like lactating boobs and stuff.
Question: do you guys ever watch Funhaus content yourself? I mean, like I cut videos. I cut Funhaus videos, and then I give notes on videos. But there are so many videos that we produce that there are some that if I'm not cutting it, giving notes on it, I may not always see the end product, but generally try to see everything.
I normally watch most of the GTA co-ops and a lot of the GTA, just in terms of editing and giving notes. A lot of the GTA death matches and stuff. And then, certain ones that I'm really looking forward to. I haven't watched Hide and Shriek. You and I playing Hide and Shriek.
I didn't watch that because sometimes I just don't like watching myself.
I haven't watched you, Steven, and I playing robot golf. Videos that are so out of my... Because honestly, we recorded those 2 gameplays like 2 months ago, it feels like.
More than 2 months ago.
It feels like it was forever ago.
Maybe like April even.
Yeah, and so I was like, it was the kind of thing where they get edited, but then we have to find the right time to upload them, and then I stop thinking about them, and then they come back around, and I'm like, oh, right, that one.
Louis wants to know, Lua wants to know, any advice for someone going to college?
That's kind of vague. Make sure you're alone if you need to masturbate. You have time that you need. Wear sandals in the shower. No. My real thing for anyone going to college is use the fact that this is going to be one of the few times in your life where you have access to more resources for less cost. I mean, other than the cost of college, but you're just paying to be there. More resources than you'll ever have for the rest of your life. Use them. Go learn how to woodwork if there's a woodworking class. Go learn how to do auto mechanic stuff if there's an auto mechanic class. Go do the student film to learn how to mess with the camera. Do everything you can. Test everything you can along the way. And genuinely try and use that time to be like, oh, this is something they could really get into. That's the best thing you can do. Are you doing all right? You maybe want to go to the cookout and then we'll call it there.
It just doesn't matter.
It does matter because you're lying on my shoulder here.
Yeah. I'm just close to you.
Are you sure not closing your eyes?
No.
Alright.
Nick wants to know when the Avatar video is coming out. That's a good question.
We got rid of it. We edited the whole thing. We watched a little bit of it. Well, we watched the whole thing. We were like, this is great. And then we deleted it. See, I focus on the bacon. Oh, Nate's here.
Oh, hi, Nate.
Thanks for watching our videos, Nate.
Nate,
we'll
don't-
look at your art.
Don't give us any money, Nate.
None of you guys should do it.
Jesus.
Scrumptious. Testicular scrumptious. I did it. I saved the bacon.
Oh.
Long haul ice road ghost truckers. I still think that a great Rooster Teeth show would be Elise and I going to haunted locations all around the United States. And then like trying to scare each other, or what could we do in funny haunted locations?
I
We
would shit
could do
myself.
exorcisms. You and I go and do exorcisms in haunted places.
Too spooky for me.
Alex says, "Hey guys, just want to say I'm a new fan, but I love the shit out of Funhaus. Smiley face. Hope everything is all is well with y'all. Thank you. Thanks, Alex. Everything's good. I hate Cartman, brah. Says, can I play Overwatch with you, James? Yeah, probably. I've been meaning to stream it at some point because I've been playing it a lot and losing a lot. So if you think you can help me win, it would help more than solo queue. I'm not trying to brag because I'm not the best, but Mother of God, I was playing Overwatch the other night and I had 4 gold medals and we still lost. And then I just don't understand how, like, I don't know how good I have to be
Harry
to
says,
carry the whole team.
are you too excited for Guillermo del Toro's The Shape of the Water? Yes. I love Guillermo del Toro. Pan's Labyrinth is one of my favorite movies. Love the Hellboy movies.
Mm-hmm.
I am always, like, just in his corner, and I always hope for success for Guillermo del Toro.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the color palette again for this movie. I watched a little bit of the trailer. I didn't watch all of it because I didn't want to see all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to get a vibe for it and be like, okay, I don't want to see anymore. I just want to see it when it comes out. But yeah, I'm pretty excited.
I haven't watched. All I've seen is a shot of someone underwater.
That's all you need to do.
And that's all I've seen. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's Joseph. Hi, welcome. I'm so glad you two are here.
You brought veggies.
He's like, ugh, I can't stand veggies. Even when it's covered in ranch dressing. I couldn't bear to put a veg in my mouth. I mean, a veg. Krish. Oh, yeah. That's the woman from the bar.
Tom Don edits Open House.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. I used to edit Open House, but Don has been doing it for over a year now.
Yeah, I guess.
Over a year now. He's been doing it for a very long time. He does an amazing job.
Open House is the only... Open House is the only thing I've never cut.
Is it?
Yeah, I've never cut Open House.
I mean, a lot of people have never cut Open House.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But I guess, yeah, you've done every other...
But I've done every other
series. Damien. Look at Damien swooping in.
Yoda the Hobbit.
Have you ever had sex with a bat?
Have fun.
Later, Yoda.
Ian says you guys are awesome and a big inspiration. Glad to see members of Funhaus streaming again.
Thanks you.
Thanks for watching, Ian.
We always talk about how we're trying to do it, and then something happens, and we're busy for 1,000 years.
The last couple weeks has been RTX, and then traveling to Austin for other things.
I feel like this is our first weekend in a while, right?
Well, it's funny because Bruce was like, "What?" He was like, "Am I missing something? Like, is there something we have to do next weekend?"
Mm-hmm.
Because usually,
yeah,
usually it's been every 2 weeks. There's a weekend where we're doing something.
Yep.
And there's nothing.
It's always
weekend.
something. I mean, you were just in Austin earlier this week, so you did just travel. But, yeah, there's always something going on, it feels like. That mysterious goth guy.
7 Clues says, how did Elise learn to edit? Just watched editors edit.
Yeah.
And did it.
Well, I remember you were at Game Trailers, and you were like, you asked to have Premiere on your computer, right?
Yeah.
And then, but your job didn't involve you editing at all.
No.
But then you would sit with the editors and produce their edits. Because generally what happens in television is that there's a producer who's in charge of making the segment, either by writing it or getting the writer to write it the way that they want it to be written, and then they take that segment and they take it all the way. They let the PA or whoever know what assets need to be ingested to make the actual segment. It's like news generally. And then those assets go down to an editor who then, using the script, will put it together while the producer sits there and collaborates but doesn't actually go in and hit all the buttons. That's generally what happens. But our office is a little different, where we film it and then we edit it. And it's the whole process. Media and the internet is a little bit less structured than television is, but yeah, you had more of a overseeing. You would oversee things, you'd write things, and then you'd oversee them. But then there was someone whose job it was specifically to edit it.
Yeah, I give notes on an edit.
But then
we do.
Yeah.
Our job,
But then you took it upon yourself and said, "This is a valuable skill," right?
Yeah, and I also just think it's fun too.
Yeah. And
there is something rewarding about being able to physically create a vision you have. That's what I like about Photoshop as well.
Mm-hmm. Which you're also self-taught in.
Turbid is still sick after RTX. I got super sick, Turbid. So I feel for you, man.
Yep. Turbid. So here's what Turbid, you do this. You walk up to everybody, you put your arm around them. You do that. You go like this. Next time, Turbid, give him a pound.
Give him the pound.
Give him the pound. I feel kind of rude at RTXs because I use a lot of hand sanitizer, and I'll like shake someone's hand and then use hand sanitizer afterwards. But it's never about them. The person
it's not like that person was disgusting, so I'm cleaning my hands. It's just
it's because earlier who knows what I was doing with my hands, and I don't want to pass it to the next person. It's just about limiting that transfer of everything.
Yeah.
I've been pretty okay. I got sick, but not like you did. So I have like a sore throat, but I wasn't like incapacitated.
Yeah, I was popping emergencies all weekend, chewable ones, and it's just I was meeting so many people, and I had a really rough like schedule, just like back to back nonstop stuff.
I think you were the busiest out of all of us.
But
they changed it to wine. When we did it, it
they
said
did.
margarita or something.
consummate professionals.
Anyway, I was gonna say, I remember one of the first things you sent me. You were like, "Oh, I worked on this." It was the Metal Gear video that you cut together, a trailer for like the Sons of Liberty retrospective.
It was I don't remember.
And I was like, this is really good because up until a couple months prior to that, you were like, hey, if you ever get a chance, can you like show me around Premiere? But then I don't remember ever doing that. And then you just kind of learned it on your own.
Yeah. Dawn that works with us now, Dawn and I work together at Game Trailers, and he was always a really great resource to ask questions about editing in Premiere. He's very professional.
Yep.
Turbid had his mic mostly muted during GTA.
Maybe you gotta stay sick, Turbid.
Oh my gosh, so mean to Turbid.
Burning you up, Turbid. She's going, okay, James. What he's doing. I also learned just by sitting behind someone. I learned how to edit in college, but I would just sit behind someone else who already knew how to edit. Dan and I learned together, D&D Dan, and we would just go down into this basement where they had editing bays, and then we would just sit there as someone else was working on their project, and we just sit and watch and sit and watch.
Cody's getting married in less than a month and can't shut up about it. That's great. That just means you're excited.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad for you. I hope it all goes how you hope it does. Brandon says much love from Buena Park. Oh, you're just right down the road.
Buena Park. The theme park? Buena Park theme park?
Is that where
those murders were, yeah.
medieval times in Buena Park? Or am I wrong?
Yeah. Buena Park.
I bet Brandon goes to medieval times all the time.
I bet that he doesn't, because when someone has something amazing, they never think to utilize it when they have something amazing right in front of them.
Turbid, you don't have to send me any shirts. I appreciate it, but I would feel too bad. LL Cool Ray, your life depends on a wrestler beating Taker at WrestleMania. Who do you choose? Anyways, I love you guys. Funhaus is my favorite channel. Thanks for the laughs. It depends on whether it's. Can we cross-pollinate eras of wrestling? Because in that case, I'm going to do Andre the Giant versus Taker. Sorry, not Andre the Giant. I'm going to do Giant Gonzalez versus Taker.
But Giant Gonzalez already lost to Taker,
WrestleMania 9. But he's got a fire in him.
He's got a suit that has even more muscles drawn
He's got a muscle suit. So, I say Giant Gonzalez. He's itching for a rematch.
I feel like, I gotta go Roman Reigns, right? And Roman Reigns, who just forced him into retirement.
Kevin Cruz says, can we all collectively talk about how amazing Last Talking Stockings was? Whose idea was Talking Stockings? Was it your idea?
Yeah, I think it was my idea. Because I always remember that show. And then I always think the fact that people make shows about shows is pretty ridiculous.
Like Talking Dead.
Yeah. But in terms of the concept and execution of it, it was kind of a lot of ideas. I knew I wanted it to become a talk show as opposed to necessarily just us on the couch ranting over the thing. And then Bruce had the idea of bringing in a live band, which is
Bruce
great.
is so funny with that too, because he was like, he was talking about how he had this prize, but everybody knew exactly what he was doing.
Well, he had tweeted, "Are there any ska bands available?" And then he was like, "I have a surprise for you." And we are like, "Is it you got a ska band?" He's like, "Well, how did you know?" We're like, "You tweeted about it." Later, Turbid, go rest, get some rest. But then Elise had the idea for our guests. She actually booked Johnny Depp, which is pretty incredible.
I kind of know Johnny Depp.
And
he
so
threw a phone at me once.
Yeah, that's very
nice, really nice phone.
Yeah.
We love you, Christopher.
We
don't have to like you right now.
Yeah, we don't have to like you, but we love you.
Oh, look at me! Look at me! Look at me, Linguini. Joe Miller, when will Chester Bennington jokes begin at Funhaus? Probably never.
Yeah, it's a sensitive subject, especially for Lawrence.
It's a really tragic thing. Benson! Benson! Benson!
He's asleep. He doesn't care.
Benson!
He's gone.
It's like, Benson, I know he can hear me.
Yeah.
He can hear me. If I went and, like, pulled a little piece of saran wrap off of a piece of food, he would hear it from 10 rooms away, and he'd come running over.
Well, so we have treats for him in, like, mason jar-like things that you pin closed. And, if you opened one of those, he'd come running out. He'd hear that. They're just talking to me. I feel like they're not even talking to me.
Joe Miller says, but China.
I don't know. I
Yes,
mean, we
are hypocrites, huh?
In our defense, the China stuff, all those jokes were made before she died. The video just came out. The video came out like the day after, right? Because we were going to PAX or something. We were literally traveling, and maybe he's dead. Oh, there he is. There it is. That was the sound.
Oh! Did you not hear me? Huh?
Benson's here, guys.
Sick? Huh? Oh my god. He must have been asleep.
Look, you can tell how fat he is. You see him from behind.
He must have been asleep or something. Do you want to show them Benson?
No. I don't want to lose viewers.
Oh.
Benson, do you want to say hi?
Come here, Chubby.
Hold on. Watch your legs. I'm going to show your legs.
He must have been asleep or something, 'cause he's...
There's Benson. There he is. He's like, I heard you calling, so I came running.
Nah, you only came when you heard the jar.
Yeah, right. Heard that jar treats going open. I need to get some cookies. We might have to. We're almost through this barbecue. They're not asking me anything. These guys aren't. They don't care about me. I'm like all about them, but they don't care about me.
He's huffing all the way back to bed.
Benson, by the way, he's a 8-year-old dog?
8 or 9-ish.
8 or 9-ish year old dog. Doesn't know how to drink water. He can't drink water without choking himself. Yeah, look at this guy. Alright.
Igor wants to know if he goes to the office every day. Nah, we only bring him like 2 or 3 days a week. because
Yeah. Is a big headache.
No, I just he likes to have his rest.
Listen to these two guys. So that's Ray, pretty obviously. Yeah, that's definitely Ray. You can tell how his gruffness. Artist dead. This is just one big. This is like one big barbecue. I feel completely over. This is how I actually feel at actual parties. Pretty overwhelmed. Ligme, since you guys love Benson so much, when are you gonna adopt Steven Suptic as a pal for Benson?
Isn't Steven like 45?
I think he's like 44 years. That's the thing. Everyone's like, oh, he's so young and so
I
vibrant.
think he's like 42.
He's 40. He's at least 42. He might be 44.
Because he's been doing this for what, 20?
I mean, in some form
Maybe
or
18
another,
years?
yeah, about 18 years. But like again, he didn't start until like his mid-20s. If you could date any of the real Grumps, then who?
Oh, Brian.
Brian?
Yeah. Brian's funniest one.
I'm kind of a Danny man myself. He has a vibrance. I like Brian too, but if I had to pick, might go Danny. Look, they're friends now. Too spooky for me.
I don't like that.
Why? What's wrong with that? Mr. Vega.
Oh.
See? That's Ray. Definitely Ray.
Whoa. Whoa.
He's so emotive. The only reason I didn't talk to Craig earlier is because we hung out at the gym. So. This is easier. I don't know why I was using the mouse the whole time. Aiden, shout out from New Braunfels, Texas. Technically, it's a shout out from Los Angeles, right? I'm the one doing the shouting. Aiden just typed.
True.
So.
New Braunfels. New Braunfels.
Don't worry, we're gonna do this. We're gonna finish the conversation. It'll be burger time, and then we'll call it there.
Burger time.
He's named after Ernest Hemingway. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad. What was the voice you did for Mr. Vega?
Harry Carey?
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah. Have we met? Have we met Matt's kid? Yeah, that's the flower girl.
I don't know. Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, sounds great. She just looks younger than 18.
Cody wants to know if you do any Olympic lifts.
Not as much now. Not as much anymore. I like doing them. I like training at them, and actually the gym that I go to, has, I guess Sunday mornings they do Olympic classes. And I was like, but, I'd like to do them if I could do them more seriously and really train at them, or have a coach, honestly. I've met everyone. It's burger time. Look at us, all the dads, all in one place. Xenix, James, thoughts on the lesbian hosting on the spot? I think he's referring to Steven, who is not actually a lesbian, despite what he would have you believe. Again, he wants you to think he's a young man and a lesbian, but neither of those things are true.
Frank coming at you from T-Bay.
What?
Thunder Bay, Ontario.
Oh, okay. I don't know it as T-Bay. Who's your favorite wrestler now in WWE or New Japan Pro Wrestling? Bailey.
I don't know who that is.
They're all doing their dad puns. They all did all their burger puns. Did you see for my barbecue?
I saw it.
There you go. Jamie Air.
Oh, Jamie Air.
Wow, it's so well that all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Emphasis on the sack.
Oh, come on now. Mm-hmm. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Dad book. That's what I say all the time. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. I say that all the time. We're almost done.
Oh, I'm not. I'm rolling my eyes at you.
Mm-hmm. I got an achievement. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Something old-fashioned about you.
What are you talking about?
Intense Buttside wants to know if I know where the library is. Yes, I do.
I felt like I was at a networking event. I mean, I got a burger in me.
Ugh.
I'm gonna get more than a burger in me if this goes to plan.
You're so gross and weird looking compared to the other dads.
What do you mean? I'm a heartthrob.
Your eyes.
What's wrong with my eyes? That's how it's beauty boy eyes. There's the loading in this game is so fast that I never get to read the loading tips. James, would you mosh pit? Aiden says, James, would you mosh pit at a heavy metal concert? Probably not. I probably wouldn't. I've been to
I would not.
I've been to hardcore concerts, where dudes are doing the like thing and kicking and doing stuff, and I was like, I want no part of this. Where were we? Where did we go? I felt like we went somewhere where Lawrence was like, okay, I'm gonna go mosh now. And then he came back with like torn pants? Or is this a dream that I had?
No, that might have happened.
Doesn't it sound familiar? Did we go to a concert and he was like,
was it like at the Hollywood Bowl or something?
No, couldn't be any moshing at the Hollywood Bowl.
No, yeah, you're right. Where would it
This
have
is a
been?
dream?
No, I think you might be right. What would it have been? What would it have been?
I don't know.
I don't know if I would have been working with you guys at the time. Would I?
Maybe at like a party or something, like a PAX party or something. But I don't know where we would where there's music where someone would run a mosh.
I do feel like didn't he go and then something happened?
That's what I thought. Like he went. He's like, I'm gonna go mosh, and his glasses broke immediately, or his pants tore, or something like immediately went wrong. Do you listen to Rammstein while you work out? No, I don't. The hardest thing that I listen to is like Dance of the Dead or like Outrun style 80s. I like 80s montage music more than I like heavy metal. I don't listen to heavy metal music.
Scott, I know he's not. I can tell when men are trying to gaslight me. It's okay.
How would I be fucking... I said that I thought this was a thing, and you said you thought you remembered it too.
I do think I remember it.
Yeah. So how would I be fucking with your memory?
Thinks you're trying to implant it or something. The Real Jack, please send Spooky22 Tofu our regards. Miss that guy.
I can't find... I mean, if he doesn't call me, then I don't know.
Yeah, Carpenter Brute.
I do listen to Carpenter Brute, yeah. See how long you can sleep for. I'm gonna take a nap, and then we're gonna call it there. Drive off into the night. She's getting into a car accident and is gonna be the only dad left in town. Part of this, I feel like the writers of this just wanted to create a bunch of fictional television shows that they did get to describe. We saw Dunkirk last night. Yes, we did see Dunkirk.
It was great.
I think I have PTSD from watching that movie.
I'm not going to diminish the plight of people with PTSD to say I had PTSD watching that movie.
It's just stress, just post-traumatic stress.
I was incredibly tense. The last time I was that tense watching a movie was Get Out. John wants to know what your favorite smells, scents are, and why. I like coconut. I like anything that's like beachy.
Yep, I
love
say
the
coconut.
beach.
I would say coconut. You had that Gwen Stefani, Harajuku girl, coconut-y thing, and I always really like the smell of that.
I don't think they make that perfume anymore.
Well, that's a shame. That's a shame. James, do you watch anime? And if you do, have you heard about Tiger Mask? I have heard about Tiger Mask. I just haven't watched it yet. Yeah, I have heard about it, though. There's also Ultimate Muscle, I think is what it was called in the U.S. I only saw a little bit of that.
Lynn, thank you for watching them. I hope your nephew also enjoyed it. Didn't Rooster Teeth have like a Rooster Teeth Kids channel at one point? Do they still?
I don't know if they upload to it that much.
Oh my god, let me look.
I don't know if we're going to get to a good stopping point here. We might just have to call it. Oh, she's back.
Ugh.
I'm such a boring dad. I didn't even go out tonight. I went out last night for sports, but...
Is it Game Kids?
Game Kids, yeah. Game Kids. Good night, Jordan. Lynn babysat. I'm Joba. What age did you two move from your family's home? I was 18 when I moved to college. So I guess I went back to my home for the summer, but then I never moved back there like after school. I went directly from where I was living in off campus, and then moved to Los Angeles. So technically 18. A little drama here.
I lived at home when I went to college. So I moved out here when I was 26.
Because you went to a university that was near your home, so you didn't need to like live there or anything. She went to bed.
We're bleeding viewers. They're all going to bed.
It's not. It's late. Everyone's going to bed. Look, even Jemier. You're not going to be like this when I go up to school, are you? That's the theme. All right. I think this is a good place to stop. We made it past the first barbecue, and we took a little nap, and so we're gonna call it here. Hopefully, at some point, we'll pick this up again. But thank you guys for watching. Elise, what do you want to say?
Radhesh War, thanks for being there. Keep it real. Keep it positive vibes. Have a great night. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you guys for watching. We always say that we're going to try and do this again soon, and then something happens and we don't get to. But I'm going to say it anyway. We're going to try and do this again soon. And even if it's just me playing Overwatch or something, and you guys carrying me, that'd be fine too. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. And you know what? Go out there and find your dream daddy. There's a dream daddy out there for everybody, right, Elise? Who's your dream daddy?
I won't say.
Walter Matthau. It's Walter
Good
Math
night.
out.